Yeah, it feels good to be back, Mark. I think we'll wait and see whether it's come or it came as a good time for us. We certainly had a number of injuries as the season was shutting down. So probably this is the strongest squad I have had to pick from for this season. So hopefully that will make the difference for us in these last 9 games.
One of the big talking points this week connected to the club has been the future of Ryan Fraser. He's out of contract at the end of this month and has turned down a short-term option to extend his time at the club and obviously fight in the relegation battle. How disappointed or surprised were you with that decision by Ryan, particularly with the fact that you're going to need everyone playing at their very best to get out of the bottom 3?
Yeah, I don't think I was particularly surprised by his decision. I think it's been clear to us as a club for some time that Ryan wasn't going to sign a new contract with us. And I think that the first thing to say on this is no one could have predicted what would have happened with the virus and the season shutting down and being extended. And Ryan's then found himself in a very difficult position because of that. So yeah, not a surprise. He has now played his last game for the football club. He won't be involved with us for the last 9 games. I only want players who are fully focused on the relegation battle that we have ahead. And I'm looking forward to doing that with my squad.
Whose decision was it ultimately? Did Ryan say to you he didn't want to play, or did you say to Ryan, because you're not going to be staying any longer, I don't see you being involved with the squad?
Yeah, it was my decision. These are the most important games this football club has had in recent times, and we need everybody in the same position mentally, fighting tooth and nail, giving everything for the football club. And Ryan, unfortunately, due to his contractual situation, can't commit to that. So 2 games for us was that wasn't going to make the difference for us. We needed a 9-game commitment, and unfortunately, he couldn't give that at this moment in time. So we go ahead with the squad that we have, and we're looking forward to, as I said, the strongest squad I think I've had to pick from this season. Hopefully, that will show in the games we have.
You saw the Premier League return on Wednesday night with 2 games. And obviously, there was controversy with the goal at Villa Park that wasn't given. How do you see VAR, Hawkeye, goal line technology? And obviously for you, when you're sat there at home watching the match, and obviously Aston Villa being a relegation rivals, getting a point that perhaps they shouldn't have got, how does that sit with you?
It was certainly a moment of controversy. I mean, it's on so many different levels. That was a difficult one, I'm sure, for everybody around the country to look at, because Hawkeye has been so reliable since its introduction in goal line technology that I think everyone connected with that decision thought that Hawkeye couldn't make a mistake. I think it was quite clear that it had, but unfortunately, the trust in the technology overrode sort of that instinct that it was a legitimate goal. How do I feel? I don't feel anything because can't control it. Ultimately, we need to do our jobs and get the points that we need. No other club can do that for us. So there's no point in me wasting any emotion towards that.
You'll take to the pitch this weekend without names on the back of your shirts, but the words Black Lives Matter. How important is it that the club are supportive of this movement, and what does it say about the impact that Premier League footballers can have? And you've seen with Marcus Rashford this week how he's completely changed legislation and gone toe to toe with politicians. That is massively important and powerful, and shows the things that footballers in the Premier League can do.
Yeah, hugely important. It does, again, it shows the power of football and footballers. Marcus Rashford's contribution has been huge and immense to a really worthwhile cause. And the Black Lives Matter, so powerful to see that on the shirts of all the players in the recent games. And our players as well have demonstrated that with the video that they released, showing how passionately they and our football club tackles racism and discrimination on all levels. So great to see football making a difference in a really positive way.